Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the prediction for December 2016 for the sign of Gemini. This is a very general reading. If you like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. You can also subscribe my newsletter, which is www.tinyletter.com/dunyazade. Every month, I pick a winner for a free written tarot reading done by me. The choice of this winner is made among those who are subscribed to my newsletter. So, Gemini, let's go to your reading. First, I'm going to do the very general astrological analysis, and then I'll do the tarot prediction. So, Gemini. In December 2016, the full moon happens on the 14th of December at 22 degrees of Gemini, your sign. And then the new moon happens on the 29th of December at 7 degrees and 59 minutes of Capricorn, almost 8 degrees of Capricorn. So what does this mean for you? In your case, the full moon in Gemini and the 14th of December happens in your first house. So it might mean that for some of you there's an ending or culmination connected with a personal relationship. Maybe you were having troubles and problems with, your spouse, your partner, your long-term partner, and you decided to call it quits, to end it. And there's a separation. And everyone goes to their own place. Or finally that has happened and there's the finalization of a divorce. A divorce comes out, and finally you are divorced from this person. If it's not that, if you had some sort of a business partnership and things were not going well in your business, you decide to call it quits and ends this business partnership. Or it could be a contract. Maybe you were you're working for someone, for someone else or for a company, and the contract comes to an end for whatever reason. Maybe you decide or they decide, or just it's not renewed. It's not up for renovation, so the contract ends. So this is the first the full moon, Gemini. And then the new moon, which happens on the 29th of December, almost at 8 degrees of Capricorn. In your case, where does it happen? It happens on your 8th house. So, one thing that I didn't mention is that maybe this there's some sort of connected with a close relationship, not necessarily spouse or romantic or even business partnership. There's some sort of partnership, relationship, not personal partnership, relationship, and there's some sort of court decision connected with that relationship that comes out with the full moon, and it can be connected to a will. Maybe you got an inheritance, and around the 14th of December there's a court decision related to that. And with the new moon, almost at 8 degrees of Capricorn, that happens on the 8th house, there's a new business partnership. It could be there's new investments, there's new money coming in. For instance, because you got an inheritance, and this inheritance might be connected with a sibling who has passed on. It could be that. For others, it could be that a sibling dies. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, okay? I'm not saying that, okay? I'm going to give all examples, but I'm thinking more you find new ways to invest your money, and it's more, or to save your money. So if you are with someone, your investment that you and your spouse or partner make is in something which is very safe and it's very long term, and where your money, your investment is always safe. Okay, you never lose it. That's how you're thinking. Safe. you could have a new business partnership with someone else. Maybe that's why you needed to end a former business partnership with someone, with some other person. Maybe you were involved with him or her, and that business was not working out, and you decide to leave and to start something new. And you might start something new with a friend also. Could be an inheritance, like I said. Could be a new way of relating to those who have partners, to your partner, a new way to relate to him or her intimately, sexually, a new way of having sex with your partner. What else? What else? It could be also you start reading about subjects connected with the occult, connected with the esoterical arts. It could be that as well. Now let's go to your tarot reading, and I'm going to use for your tarot reading the Barbieri Tarot, and I'm going to analyze 7 areas of your life for the month of December 2016, and I'm going to ask you to do something. I have here 7 cards with 7 different symbols. Please pick one symbol. That message connected with that symbol is going to be just for you, especially for you, Gemini, okay? So what are the symbols that you can pick from? Pisces, flowers, tree, house, ship, key, and sun. Have you picked? I'm going to show you again, okay? Pick one. Sun, key, ship, flowers, fish, or Pisces. I said Pisces, right? Fish, house, and tree. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle a bit. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And I'm not gonna see. And I'm going to put one of these cards below each column. And then I'm gonna turn it around and see which one connects with you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So let's go. This is going to be beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. And for the area connected with your work, if you picked ship, this message is destined for you. It's more especially for you. In the beginning of the month, Gemini, you have the King of Cups. So you might have this represents, could be a man or a woman, it depends, because this is a very general reading. From a water sign, could be Pisces, could be Cancer, or could be Scorpio. In his or her late 30s or after the age of 40. This is someone who's very emotionally supportive. This is someone who's really understanding, who gives good advice, someone who cares about others. So you could have a boss like this, yes, or you could be this type of boss. You can have something in a water sign. You could have the sun in Gemini, and you can have the moon in Pisces, for instance. And you could be seen like this, or you are dealing with this person. You're talking with this person who is a boss. And then in the middle of the month, you have a major arcana card. You have the Judgment card. There's some sort of big transformation in the area connected with your work life, with your job, with your profession. Some of you might be changing careers. There might be an ending. There might be a new beginning, connected with your job. Or you simply might be the witness of changes in your work environment. Everything is fine with you, but you see major changes in your work environment. Or it could be there's an actual trial connected with your job. Now, it could involve you, it could involve other co-workers, but not necessarily, It could involve you, but not affect you necessarily. At the end of the month, you have, this is the Justice card in this deck. There might be, for some, even like a court case. Maybe there are some changes and you don't think it's fair. Maybe you are losing your job. Maybe you're not promoted. Something. Maybe you are accused of something you did not do, and you decide to defend yourself, Gemini, and take this case to court. Or nothing happened to you. Everything is fine with you. You are simply the witness of something which is happening in your work life, in your work environment. Okay, some sort of bad thing. Someone, could be your boss, was mistreated, and this was this will be in court, and you are a witness. Okay, this does not mean necessarily that there is changes in your work life, in your career. For some it could be, for others not necessarily. And then the second area of your life, Gemini, is family. So if you picked house, this message is especially for you. So in the beginning of the month, in the area connected with your family, you have the Ten of Cups. You're very happy. Everything is fine with your family. You're happy with your spouse, with your kids, with your parents. Everything is fine. Just happy to be with them. And the middle of the month, you have the, how do you say this? In Portuguese is valete, the page of wands. You might get a message from someone, like a family member sends you a message. He or she is really enthusiastic about something. They tell you something like, I've fallen in love, I'm going to have a kid, I'm going to go and see you, I'm going to go and visit you, something like that. A family member reaches out to you, just calls you, sends you a message, sends you an email, and talks to you. Or it could be you are connected, you are dealing with a young family member. It could be your kid, and your kid could be from a fire sign. It could be a Leo, he or she, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and he or she is really enthusiastic about something, and you're talking to your kid, and your kid is talking to you about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and he or she is really excited about something in his life or her life. And then at the end of the month, you have the Six of Swords. This could be really someone from your family who comes to visit you. So there's a visit. So this person just called you like in the middle of the month, and now at the end of the month, which is it's the new year, he or she is gonna go and visit you, or you are going to visit him or her. For others, it could be like someone in your family is recuperating from something in terms of health. It could be something physical, or it could be something mental, even depression of some kind, and he or she is on their way to recovery. Now, the third area of your life is connected with luck and that which you desire, your wishes. And if you picked the symbol fish or Pisces, I said Pisces, but it's fish. I'm sorry. This message is for you. So, in the beginning of the month, you have a major arcana card, you have the Hangman. So there's something, you feel like your luck, your good luck is it's paused. There's a pause there. There's like no good luck and no bad luck, but everything's like I don't want to say harmonized, but there's a pause there. I don't want to say that you feel like you have bad luck. It could be for some, but it's more like things don't happen what you wish for you. It doesn't happen. Why does it take so long to happen? That what you want. You want something. You have a wish for you, at least for this month, and that something doesn't come, and so everything is like slowed down and stop. Everything is quiet. You have to wait, and then in the middle of the month you have the King of Pentacles, Gemini. So it might be someone who helps you, who brings good luck to you, who gives you, tips. And this person could be from a Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and he or she helps you, even financially, or gives you tips that will help you financially. So this person helps your luck. I don't know how, and he or she can give you good financial advice also. So there's someone who's coming in and is giving you good advice, is talking to you or helping you out, or helping you fulfill a long-held wish. At the end of the month, you have the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. A soulmate, and it could be romantic, but not necessarily. Soulmates can be friends, or can be someone in your family. Someone in your family, someone who is a friend, or even your spouse, or even your partner, helps you out, helps you fulfill a wish that you have, helps your good luck. Just being around him or her just brings good luck to you somehow. Just spending time with this person is already something that makes you happy. And this person can belong to your family, can be someone, can be a family member. I'm saying this because of the other cards. And then on the column 4, which is friendship, just a moment. So hello again, Gemini. On the 4th column, which is connected with friendship, if you picked the symbol 3, this message is for you. In the beginning of the month, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So there might be a friend who's thinking about you, about this friendship, that he or she is thinking, should I continue this friendship with you, Gemini? Should I not? Or you are the one who's thinking about that. Who's thinking about, should I continue this friendship with this person? Is it worth it? Should I not? In the middle of the month, Gemini, in the area connected with friendship, you have the moon card. So there's some sort of secret that comes to light, something which was hidden, and some sort of deception connected to with a friend. Now, it could be that a friend finds out that you kept hidden something from him or her because you didn't want to hurt him or her, and you kept it hidden, and now he or she finds out and he is really mad or she's really mad. Or it's the other way around. You find out that your friend has kept something hidden from you, or has done something which was bad, deceived you in some way, in some manner, and now that comes to light and you're really mad with this friend and really hurt with this friend, because this is major deception. And then finally, at the end of the month, you have the Tower card. So it could be for some the end of a friendship, the end of a friendship. And this might end in a very dramatic way, almost in a very violent way. I'm saying, violent, not physically, but it might end in a very, it will never, it's done. This friendship is done now. It could be the other person who does this for you, to you. He or she tells you, you're no longer my friend, or you are the one who says that to him or her. Or it could be, I can read these 3 cards in a different way. Everything is fine with you, your friend, but you are the witness of major changes in your family life. So you see in the beginning of the month that your friend is thinking about something. He or she is pondering about his life or her life, reflecting about the course, the direction of his life or her life. And then in the middle of the month, something a deception, a big secret comes to light. Something which was hidden comes to light, and that only affects your friend, doesn't affect you. Didn't do anything. You are just a witness to that. I'm going to give you examples. It could be like your friend finds out that his or her spouse is cheating, or your friend finds out that he or she is not getting a promotion but is going to get fired, something like that, something major. And then at the end of the month, you are witnessing the very big transformation, the very big changes in your friend's life. These are really big changes. It could be painful, okay? It's a new structure in your friend's life. Now, moving on for the area, the fifth area for December 2016 Gemini, which is connected with love. Love. And if you have picked the symbol Sun, this message is especially for you. So, in the beginning of the month, in the area connected with love, you have the Four of Pentacles. So it's really boring. Everything is boring. Everything is the same. You never do this. You never do new stuff. You never go out, and it's always the same. It's always this boring routine. You're kind of sick of it, or maybe you like it, but at least you have the security of knowing that this is a very stable relationship. But it's boring. I could read it in another way. Maybe you're very jealous, and maybe you're very possessive. If it's not you, it's your partner, it's your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, he or she. They're very jealous, very possessive of you, okay? Very controlling. In the beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, Gemini, you have the Eight of Pentacles. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Lots and lots of routine. You always do the same things. You never go out. It's always, there's no excitement in this love relationship. There's no changes. The good thing, it's very stable, and you know that he or she is not going anywhere, and he or she knows that you're not going anywhere. But it's boring. It's boring. And Gemini don't like boring. They don't like boring. Doesn't like boring. At the end of the month, you have the Nine of Wands. This is the need to defend this relationship. It could be you're feeling very suspicious about something, you're feeling very jealous. It could be that you suspect something, but it's not exactly true. It can be true, but it's not necessarily. And you feel like the need to defend this relationship. But I'm thinking more it's the other person. It's him or her who's very jealous, very possessive, and feels the need to defend this relationship because he or she suspects something, but it's more in his head or her head, because this is a very possessive person, because this is a very controlling person. I don't know if it's you or if it's the other person. I'm thinking it's the other person, but it's kind of, this month it's not very good in that department. I'm sorry. It's only this month. I'm not saying this is forever, okay? And then the sixth area of your life analyzed is goals and plans and goals. If you picked the symbol flowers, this message is for you, Gemini. So in the beginning of the month, you have this is the Queen, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups might represent someone in his or her late 30s or after the age of 40, someone from a water sign like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And this could be you if you have something in those signs. You could have the Sun in Gemini, and you can have the Moon in Scorpio, for instance. So you are looking at your plans and looking at your goals in a very emotionally discerned way. So you're seeing things not only in a rational way, but you involve your heart. Let's say you're a parent, you're a mother, for instance, because most of the people who see my videos are women. You're a mother, and you have certain goals I'm sorry, that you wish to achieve in your professional life, but you need to have time for your kids. So when you're making a plan in the beginning of the month, you're making a plan to devote the certain time to the achievement of this goal, but at the same time you have time allocated to spend with your kids. So this is how you make your plans. Thinking about the whole, not just this part of your life that you want to achieve. You think of the time you want to have with your kids. You think about the time you want to have with your spouse, your partner, the time you have to devote to your parents, for instance. You think of the whole picture. You make your plans with your heart. That's what I'm saying. Or you could achieve something in terms of motherhood. You become a parent, for instance, or you could become a grandparent. Could be that. That could be one of your goals. It could be like spending time with your grandkid. Or you achieve something as a mother. You work with something with your child, and that is part of your goal. You help your child do something. I don't know what. Theater play or something like that. In the middle of the month, you have the High Priestess, Major Arcana card. You're keeping your plans a secret. You have some sort of goal, and you are planning for it, but you're keeping it a secret, you're keeping it quiet. At the end of the month, you have another Major Arcana card. You have the Chariot, Gemini. So you've achieved something. You've achieved something with great success. This is a major victory. You've planned for it. You've planned, and you're very determined. You're very persistent. You follow through. You followed the course. You didn't get diverted. And because you behave like that, you have achieved something of great value, and you have achieved it with great success, or will be achieving it at the end of the month of December. So finally, the final area of life analyzed is the message from your higher self. What is the message from your higher self to you, Gemini? If you picked the symbol key, this message is especially for you. So, in the beginning of the month, Gemini, you have the Ace of Wands. Your higher self is telling you that you might have had some sort of idea. You should follow through. Go with that idea. You want to start something with enthusiasm. Go with that. There's a new project. Go with that. Go forth with enthusiasm, with joy, because this is good. That's what your higher self is telling you. In the middle of the month, you have the Lover's card, which is the Major Arcana card. Your higher self is telling you that you might have to make some sort of decision. I don't know, connected with any part of your life, even your friendship, for instance. But any part of your life, you have to make some sort of decision. Or it could be that you should connect more with your partner. If you have a partner, you should connect more with him or her. Or if you are single, someone is coming in. Like a major love relationship is coming in for you if you don't have anyone. Okay? At the end of the month, you have the Eight of Swords. So what is the message of your higher self for you, Gemini, at the end of the month? You are in the prison of your own mind. You are in the prison of your own making. If you are feeling like a victim, don't feel like a victim, because it's you yourself. It's in your head. This is not true. Okay, you can get out of it. You can get out of this fear, whatever fear. Some sort of fear is paralyzing you. Your higher self is telling you you can get out of this. Okay, you can get out of this. This is not true. This is not reality. Okay, and that's it, Gemini. This is the reading that I have for you for December 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'll be delighted to work with you, and I hope you have a great month. Bye.